Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back everybody to Foundry. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. And I do believe that what we were doing yesterday were bots. And I think I said we have 3 bots left to do, but we actually have 4. We can do the heavy duty, we can do the cleaning bot, screen bot, and also operator. So, well, let's start with that. And let's see what resources we actually have available here. It's glass and steel. Do we have anything that requires glass and steel? Give me just a second, I'm still finalizing a few setup details. Okay, hopefully this should be a bit better now. As I was saying, the only thing left out of here that actually requires steel is the heavy duty and I just 1, 2, 3, yeah, just the heavy duty. And I'm thinking I am going to bring formalite sheets over here. So this is gonna be formalite. We're gonna have this as the output. Putting straight into that one. Heavy duty transport bots. Confirm. Okay, let's start dragging the belt at the correct height. Would be a very good start. We want this to slope up. Okay, this is gonna be formalite sheets. I'll keep the tier 2 factories for now. I don't think I can get much value. I don't think I have enough resources to upgrade to tier 3 and keep production going. For some reason I still keep forgetting to go into build mode. And the only reason I go into build mode is because of the inertia. No, that doesn't look right. Okay. That is more than enough. Cool. That is half of the build. I need electronic components and advanced machinery parts. So I do need to keep them in the order that they are on the belts. If they're not in that order, it's gonna be substantially more difficult to pull items off the belt. And I'll figure out what I can actually reuse in terms of belts later. I actually think I do need to... space out these just a bit more because my builds are slightly slimmer than the width of the shipping pad. Okay, so 1 down, 3 to go. And I don't think any of the 3 to go require advanced machinery. And maybe that's a good thing. Let's just pull in 2 fresh belts. I'll do glass and circuit boards over here. So that's glass, that's circuit board, that's gonna be the input. Those are my components, which is a very sad thing to see. Okay, it's not gonna be glass. I need to go past that point, so I can pull in circuit boards and I can pull in the plates. Let's set up the belts now. And if I'm not mistaken, I said I'm gonna do the screen bot. Yeah, let's go with the screen bot. Do I still have enough loaders? Let's get a few more going. Oh, that's not good. I definitely don't want to be crafting electronic components. But I do want to make a couple of changes here. So first of all, I made a Thermalite storage somewhere. There we go. Because the first thing I want to do is upgrade this, and I will actually double down on the local production. So this one and this one can now go away. Okay, this is working and it is 40 per minute. Will this be able to keep up? I hope that can still keep up. How much am I using? I'm using 80 times 4. I really hope I'm not using these rods for anything else, because I'm pretty sure that this will kill my production. Unless I build, and I probably do this. If I'm not mistaken, I can put 5 more. I'll just go with 5 more smelters. Is that 5? Oh, that's 5. Yep, looks good. And I will just I kind of don't like side loading. What was that? That was weird. Why was there? Oh, okay. I have to be careful with this one. So I'm gonna reverse this. So that's gonna take 160. This is gonna produce 150. So we're more or less just bypassing that in a very ugly way, but until we make a more permanent build, this will have to suffice, unfortunately. This deposit has not much left. That's 63k. Did I get everything I wanted to get? To get rid of glass. We're not using glass for construction, or not that I'm aware of. I did get some electronic components. I no longer have a deposit for myself for electronic components, which is not good. And by deposit I mean storage. Soon, very soon, that will not be needed anymore, but for now it is needed. I'll do all 4 bots and then I'll work. Oh, right, that's what's missing. I'll do all 4 bots and then I'll work on configuring the trade routes. So this has 2 more. What is it? One is iron, one is glass. So let's do this. Let's make the belts longer first of all. It's way easier to do the junctions when the belts are already there. Plus it's after I've built it, makes it so much more difficult to actually extend the belt. I'll grab it. As I was saying, there we go. This is an empty belt. We'll figure out what to use it for later. Generally what I kind of tend to be doing is I'm probably gonna build half of the main boss. I'll build what's it called? Buildings? The setup for the buildings, which is the warehouse and the shipping pods, transport pods, etc. Anyway, too much talking, not enough building. That's gonna be iron. And that's gonna be glass. I do have to say I am quite happy with this boss system. Something is off. Iron plates? What's happening with iron plates? Unload. Well, figured out what's happening with iron plates. This should still supply a full belt, so that's okay. And this will eventually work. We're producing, we're shipping. Awesome. Let's figure out the next one. So we've built 2 of them. We can do operator bots next. Or cleaning bots. Okay, let's do cleaning bots, why not? And I'll pull in 2 resources, same 2 resources that I've done. No, actually, what are the last 2 resources I want to pull in? I'll do plates and energy cells. So I did say cleaning bots. I'll do plates, polymer boards, and energy cells. Yep. And then I'll have to pull in iron, machinery parts, and circuit boards. Let's see how this goes. I think I might have some problems. No, it's gonna be the other way around. So I'll get that one. I'll do... okay, let's go like this. That one and... down. So this is gonna be the energy cells. And over here I'll actually bring the circuit boards. Research. Do we still have anything else to queue? No. We're almost entirely out. Set this to cleaning bots. Okay, and on this side I need iron plates, machinery parts and polymer boards. This will actually require 3 full belts. Let's see how we're gonna handle that. And the problem I have is that this is actually locking everything else I have on the boss. That's what I was thinking about earlier. How do I get around with that problem? But as usual, I'll figure something out. Okay, that's done. One more to go. I have a couple of new buildings. I wanted to get one more shipping pod. There's somewhere. Oh, yeah, there. I wanted to say there's somewhere up there. I just cannot find them. So what's the last thing I can transport? I think I'm gonna do the operator bots now. Okay, so operator bots require polymer board, that's good. Machinery part, that's actually good, so I can reuse those two. Okay, this is actually not that bad. Let's make 5 more of these. I did say operator bots. And let's see, we have... I am out of inserters. Oh, not good. I'm crafting machinery parts. That's never a good sign. Still have plenty of plates. I think I still have plenty of everything else. Somehow again I managed to get myself right outside the range of the casino tower. That's efficient space usage, if I do say so myself. Electronic components and circuit boards. Okay. Electronic components, circuit boards. This comes down, this goes slope down. Yep. There we go. And I've said this a few times and I'll probably say it a few more times. I am extremely happy with how this setup works. This is the first time, as you can probably tell, when I'm using it in an actual build. I had some doubts, some concerns, but oh, this is working really easy. It took a while to set up. But I think the effort is paying off. This is very extendable. And right now I think we've done all the bots we could have done. And because of that, let's take a small break from building. I tend to always improve the tech that is finite, and then just alternate between the remaining two. So we'll get research points in a few more places, mostly for these ones. Let me do this. Let's get this one. We'll call this PS3. We're gonna assign this to planetary shipping. I'll get even one more. That's what that shortcut did. Interesting. And let's do another tour through here so we can do screen bots. We'll basically try to sell as much as we can. That's so weird. These sliders are actually misaligned for some reason. I thought I didn't drag something far enough, but apparently dragging was not the problem. So we're doing that, we're doing that. These two are still a problem. We'll get to that later. Let's see what else. Yep, this is gonna be for later again. Operator, cleaning, screen. Okay, we're actually supplying this entire planet. I guess we're not doing that. Or not just yet, at least. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't actually unassign the ship. So there's not enough money to buy more ships. I'll look at expanding a bit. We need to increase our revenue, but right now what are the more expensive drones that I'm doing? This one was taking a lot of resources and this one as well. So let's get them to double up. You know what? Let's get... these are infinite improvements. I think it says somewhere. Yeah, this upgrade can be built indefinitely. Basically, this will allow us to improve the space station at extremely fast speeds. Somehow we have resources backed. I'm not gonna do this every time, don't worry. And we are actually building a bit of a stockpile, which is surprising. I guess I'm not selling enough of the more expensive bots. We should see an increase. I was hoping a bit more, but as we get more Thermalite in, I'm gonna be able to do more connections. Now, very important. Do I have... I do have ignium around, right? Yes, I do. Does this actually work? Curious. So that doesn't. If I push it one space more, don't think it's gonna make any difference, but I want to try. Nope. I turn this around, maybe. If I turn this around, this might actually work. Cool. That's something. And I don't think I'm ever gonna be using a full belt here. But you know what? I'll just drag a dedicated... just drag a dedicated belt regardless. Really hate that inertia that the robot has. And I probably should start with what I'm actually doing. What I'm actually doing is rather simple. I've built this crystal refiner a while back and I didn't actually build it. The plan is to get the crystal refiner working, even if I'm manually supplying things for now. In order to get this to work, we need water. We need 4,000 water per minute. That's a bit more than I was expecting. And we need energy cells. Energy cells we have here will just steal from wherever I'm producing them. Is it this one? No, this is energy cells. Nope, that's boards. That's energy cells. I'll just do another lift down here that's gonna do energy cells. But let's go ahead with the recipe. Okay, so one chemical processor will produce enough ignium enriched water. How much is this one? This is 120 per minute. This requires 48. So I need just one crusher and I need one chemical processor. Chemical processor was this one. No, that's the casting machine. This is the chemical processor. I'll keep that space open for now. Let's do crusher first. I am off by one space. Of course I am. So that's gonna work like this. I don't think I'll ever need to extend this. So input, output, input, ignium enriched water. I do have a water pipe if I'm not mistaken. Trying to figure out what level to put the water pipe on. This looks free. Yep, I do have a straight connection. And the reason why pipe rotation is so tricky is because it's not relative to the camera, it's relative to the cardinal directions. And I can never seem to get that one right. We have water, we have ignium enriched water. I guess we just need to build a tower. I'll try to align this. That's ignium enriched water. Let's get the lift and well, let's craft a few more if I can. And yep, it is over here. One up. Cool, batteries was easy. That's 2 out of 3 ingredients. Now, $1,000,000 question. Where did I leave? I had some crystals. I think I know where I left them. I think they're on the... I think they're over here. I think I left everything in the storage container. Let's see. No, that's not that many crystals. I thought I had more crystals. Very unfortunate. Given that I'm not gonna use the other two, I'll do those upgrades. I'll do the drone. I'm a bit tempted to see what the scrap recycler can do. Actually, let's have a bit of fun. Since I've automated scrap extraction, I'll try this one out because, well, why not? Okay, so there's a belt out and there's this belt in. Kind of annoying that they chose the belt to be all the way up there. Interesting, so it's advanced machinery parts and electronic components. If I output this, okay, that's a decent rate, I would say. And it is actually chance based, because this is definitely not a 3-to-1 2-to-1 ratio. This is a 12-to-1 ratio, which is well, now I know. Now we know. Oh, I want the Omni Analyzer with me. Let's head back to the tower for just a second. I want to unlock my next tier of research. I want to see if we can actually do some research. Maybe I didn't want to donate all my batteries, but it's fine. There we go. Actually, I want to get that one, and I want to place that one down, perform analysis, and we can get the next tier of research. And while this is happening, excuse me for just 1 second. And I'm back. Had to go grab a quick glass of water. Let's see what we have here. So we want to get this one as quickly as possible to be able to automate. Xeno power core scanning. Okay, so we'll need one Xeno power core intact to get the next level. What else do we have? Logistic slots, logistic throughput, the similar drone range, crafting speed, drill shape, because we get a mining laser. We'll be able to craft, supplement our ore throughput. But most important is this one. I need 25. I am fairly sure I did not put in... No, I have just 9. But I could go down to the lava caves, but for 25 I think just going down this shaft is gonna be enough to get 20 something. I hope I'm not gonna regret saying that. It's not much, but there doesn't seem to be much many crystal nodes here. For some reason I was sure there would be more. Okay. I don't know how I've missed these ones. This is a very good node, and there's even more here. Might even be enough to finish my research. Oh, there was a node here. Okay. I think that these are like multiple caves combined together, because This is a lot. Oh my gosh, all I had to do is explore this just a bit more. And I wouldn't have had to go in on that big exploration tour. Okay, do I know how to get out of here? Worst case scenario, I'm gonna dig myself up. That's not a problem. Not what I came for, but I'm really happy I came for anything. There we go, a few more crystals. Now, I had 9, I need to get to 25, so that's 16. Am I even close to 16? 12? Okay, just 4 more. This is a big one, this is a 3. Oh, that was still a 1. Come on. Please give me 2 more. I really don't want to go all the way down to the lava caves. I feel that I'm going around in circles. Maybe this way? Oh, this is a dead end as well. Do I really need to dig my way out of this? Surely I've been this way. No. That is gonna take me close to the entrance. Okay, 1 more crystal. And by this point it is extremely likely that it would have been faster to just go to the lava caves. So the entrance is somewhere around here. I am missing just 1. Do I have to go down all the way there for just 1 of those? I think I might have to. not through this tunnel. I really don't know why I didn't leave. There it is. I really don't know why I didn't leave a marker. Anyway, I could get another crystal faster. I don't think I can. I'll just do a quick run to my elevator to the bottom level. Why am I out of Formalite ore? Being out of Formalite ore is not great. Yeah, that's weird. I have plenty of, unless I don't have enough ships to keep a constant supply, which is a very real possibility. Okay, I'm definitely over how much I need, so I should be able to finish the previous year of research now with the damage cores. I have enough Sinnoh scrap and I'll have enough crystals to unlock the miner, and probably I'll focus on getting that miner functional. And bringing back the crystals over here, which might prove challenging. Okay, so first and foremost, get more scrap. Space station drones, that's good. We will need at some point to really speed up our space station build power. And yep, we have indeed finished this research here. 3 drones to spare now. If I'm not mistaken, that's a big if, I do not need the damage cores anymore. But again, that is a very big if. Nice. That's an alien scrap, but there is a crystal node right below me. The fact that I have a crystal node right below me sparks joy. Sparks a lot of joy, because that means I do not have to belt for ages until I get did I use the lift somewhere? I swear I picked up a lift from from the chest. Oh well, I must be mistaken. Let's not go right on top. Speaking of, this is the top. Now I could go all the way to that level and build straight, but that would actually be a problem with expanding the train station, so I'll bring the belt down here. But while talking, that station I want to go to... yes, of course, I will not be able to do that. Because I do not have Mining Force 2 just yet. But I still want... Okay, is there a lava shaft around here? Out of all the places not to have a lava shaft, this had to be one of them. The closest one is the one I already have, which is quite a while away, so I'm not gonna do it through here. Can I even craft? Yes, I can craft one of these. Do I have power poles? I don't have power poles, but I can craft some. 10 should be more than enough. I don't think my drone can reach all the way, so I will not pick the drone. I'll just mine into a chest for now. It's gonna take a long time to mine enough crystals, so I'm just gonna keep it running. And speaking of, let's do a big chest. I don't know when I'm gonna remember to come back. I'll probably remember quite soon, but... it is this way somewhere. Should be inside by now. Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind this. What gives? Oh, I think I've placed an elevator bottom instead of elevator top. Oh, I don't know how it didn't interact with that one. Okay, cleanup done. And well, I'll let it store as much as it can store. I don't really care. It's 10 per minute. It's somewhat surprisingly better than the alien scrap. Oh. This is a bit annoying. Like, I already have it tagged, I already have it mined. Why does it keep showing on the scanner? Whatever. I don't care about crystal nodes right now. I'll just get whatever crystals I still have to be converted. And we'll go on with building our base. Let's get rid of the some of the noise. I have to say this area is very tempting. I would have all the resources required to build the engines. But at the same time it's very far away. I don't know if I want to build the engines that far away. I can deliver resources closer, and probably that's the smarter thing to do. Can I get any relevant upgrades? Crafting speed. I cannot get this one, so I could get construction drone maybe. Mining laser. It's nice, but it's not that relevant. So I get how many? I get 30 more? Yeah, it's 30 more plus 14. Okay, I cannot get anything right now, so I'll just leave it to that. Active research. There's no active research. I know I said I'm gonna do hover engine. But at the same time I could go for the science pack. This is a tough one. It would be so awesome to see what I need the robot parts for. I am fairly sure that robot parts are required for, well, robots. And indeed, robot parts are required for robots, would have thought. Hydraulic pistons are required for robots. A lot of steel, iron plates. Oh, this one requires CPUs and barrels. Interesting. Okay, we will beeline for science. It took a bit of thinking to see what I want to do, but basically I think we're gonna force it to go into the late game. I don't really need to make more robots right now. We have actually have too many funds. A good thing I remembered, because I think we are over our cap. Let's pay that. Now, first we're gonna buy one tier 2 and one of these. Tier 2 is gonna be planetary shipping. So PS5. This is gonna be supply route, and where? Oh, this one. Ship management, add ship. We can only do that one for now, but better than nothing. I think I can cover these with regular ships. Okay, this is actually full planet. That's really awesome. I think there were a couple of things here, or just a couple, just one, the planter drone. So this should actually increase my income by quite a bit. What's this one? That's good. That's this is actually another good sector. I don't have a lot of big sectors close to me, which is rather annoying. It's gonna cost me a lot of okay, I guess I'm using too much. It's gonna cost me a lot of antenna upgrades to be able to cover sectors, but it is what it is. Oh, we've done the tier 3. Let's, I don't know, get the operator bot maybe? No, operator bot was already there. Cleaning bot was already there. Let's get the screen bot, I don't know. Screen bot should be enough. So I'm actually okay with money. This is actually gonna be even more. Okay, let's head back. I'll do another Thermalite upgrade. This will take me to 50k. I'll stockpile money because this is gonna cost 50k to upgrade. And as I was saying, we are going to beeline for a research because I want to get the more effective, the most effective game technology to be able to use raw resources. And in order to do that, we're gonna start with CPUs. Question mark. I have an ore vein over here. very inconveniently placed in the middle of a mountain. But it's very close to my main base. Let's go for that one. How many drill points? 15 drill points. That's actually quite spectacular. I want to make sure I have circuit boards, I have polymer boards, I don't need anything out of there in that case. Power is great. It's only 3 o'clock and my base is full. These things should be working at full capacity. And okay. That belt is still empty. That means I still do not have enough ships. Do I need anything else? I don't think I need anything else. Let's make a couple of buildings before I move out. I want to make sure I have enough resources. And those buildings are actually the most expensive one first. Oh, I am out of a lot of things. This was one of them. Do I have components? Nope, I'm out of components as well. No active research, which means I'm stockpiling a lot of resources. I have a full inventory, which is generally a good sign that I have all the other resources. Am I entirely out of split? Oh no, the splitters were right there in plain sight. I was just too blind to actually see them. Good time to get more of those. I have plenty of rails. So can I make the arc smelter? I can make advanced smelters. So let's see. 4 CPUs, I need polymer boards, I need alumic acid. So I'll very likely do CPUs at my oil build. I don't think there's any reason to do that anywhere else. I'll just need to deliver the Luxite wafers over there. And this is a very low throughput resource. It will be the perfect place to use. I have no idea how they're called. Aerial shipping. Did I unlock? Surely I... Oh yeah, there we go. Cargo shuttle liquids. No, I don't want... Oh, there it is. The cargo shuttle pads. Oh yeah, and there's cargo shuttle pads for liquids. Interesting. I was not fully aware of that. But let's have a look into wafers. This is done in a casting machine with 1000 to 2.5. How much does 2.5 give us? 2.5 gives us 20. Let's start at the core. So I have 8 machines. That are giving me... it's very easy. It's the same 2 per minute, so I still need 8 machines. And for 8 machines, I'll need... I know that these are not assembler 3, these are assembler 3, but I'll upgrade. For 8 machines, I need 4 per minute, 4 CPUs. I think the CPUs are the most difficult to make, so that's why I'm focusing on them. I need to be able to sustain 2 of these. So even if I get just 1 arc smelter, that's more than enough. I'll actually get times 5, I'll get 20 per minute. I'll be able to run 4 chemical processors off of one of these casting machines. Casting machine require 1000 per minute. What is the throughput? I think that's in a different, yeah, that's in a different tab. Okay, one electric arc furnace actually gives 2000, so I'll be able to build quite a lot more. What does 40 per minute actually mean? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. These are not great ratios, so I'll need at least 20 per minute. Let's compute at 40, so 40 per minute means... that's not a round number, I'll go to 45 per minute. That's times 3, that's 180 ingots. Sorry, no, that's 180 ore. For 180 I will need... Actually, this is not that bad. Let's go times 3. So Crusher 2 needs 2 miners. And with 2 miners it will give 80 per minute. I need 6 nodes. If I get 6 nodes, I can sustain 2000 per minute. I can sustain a fairly decent throughput. And I have 15 nodes, which is a lot more than I need. Let's go... Where am I going? I'm going this way. Enough crushers. I think I can build crushers. I actually have enough crushers. I don't know about the smelters, but I do have enough crushers. We should see the ore vein. I don't know if it's in range yet. It is not in range. So let's get close. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with the tunnel and where I'm gonna actually build the base. So I'll actually clean up the middle. The problem is the fact that if I want to get the power poles through here, I need to clean up a lot more. I think that 2 levels are not enough, if I'm not mistaken. And unfortunately I'm not. I need to clean up 3 levels of dirt. Still faster than any other method, don't get me wrong, and it's fairly close to the base, so I'll probably suffer through this in silence. Let's drag the pole poles as well before I get too far away. Now I will need quite a lot of room for the setup. So I don't know if I don't, maybe I want to get this to the top of the mountain, although this is a fairly big mountain. So I'm not all that sure. I'm not working off any grid when it comes to branching and things like that, but there's a bit of space over here, so I might actually yeah, this looks like a very decent place to run the train line through. And what? Surely I'm not out of train lines. What I've learned the hard way is that it's always better to clean up the intersection first. Especially if I'm gonna rely on train tracks to to dig. Because if I do not clean up the intersection first, it is substantially more difficult afterwards after I have the curved lines, to clean up everything and have room for train signals and stuff, things like that. So I want it to be roughly this way. Now I wanted more like this. Let's go with this. I think that this is gonna be good enough. So what's the direction? That goes in that way or that way? And then this one connects over. Come on. Did I not pick up the right place? I might not have picked up the the correct place. Oh, run into a cave. Okay, it is that one. That's why it wasn't connecting properly. And I cannot see anything. So I can probably imagine that it's even worse on stream. Sorry about that. If anybody knows if there's a mod that disables the darkness, but at the same time doesn't interfere with the solar panel functionality, I would be very curious to know about it. Okay, so how does this go? One train signal over there. This is an entry, so we'll put one over here. That's an entry. This is an exit. This is an exit, this is an entry. And I do believe I said that there's nothing I can do about this intersection. I think I've tried out a few, unless I move the tracks even further apart, which I really don't want to. But, well, we have the intersection. So I'll take that. Okay, I wanted to check that I have the correct spacing. What's happening here? Right. I forgot one detail. I'm an idiot. The veins run all the way to the surface. As such, I cannot build through veins. So let's see where the vein actually is. Get that highlighted on the screen. And you can actually see how wide the vein is. I think that this would be good enough, I hope. Let me check. I'll check over here first. I'll just make sure that I can drag this this belt past the vein. I can with hit outside. Okay, that's a good sign. So I'll use this as a reference point. Kind of sad to see that I've dug way too much. This was enough to set up the train station. The train junction, not train station. On the other junction, that was a complete failure, but we've at least learned that out of it. So let's see, I'm gonna go over here. Let's get rid of this as well. That's gonna be the out. Oh, I've actually done it properly. There we go. That looks promising. That looks good. Just need to dig up the rest, and we need to also dig up over here. Before moving on, I still need to put down the train signals. So let's go with the put all the chains first. There's one there. I need one more here, and out signals. 1, 2, and 3. That's gonna be good enough, I guess. That was quite annoying. You can see the outside on both sides now. Oh, I'm still in drone mode. That was not my intention. This might be enough for now. I hope I didn't bore everybody to death with so much digging. I wanted to keep things at least somewhat structured. And at the same time, I want the main goal was not to bring the train tracks here. The main goal was to bring the power line. So let's have another look at the vein. I should be standing right in front of it. I'm trying to remember the levels. There's usually levels, so it's 139, 95, 75, and 18. This is substantially above the train station. I'm searching for a slot to place the lift. There are no veins right below me, which is a very good thing. We can place a lift over here. Please tell me, yeah, I do have enough resources for the lift. I obviously forgot all the numbers I've just mentioned. So 139, 95, 57, 18. One, 3, 9. That's okay. 95. 57, 18. Now, I might not be able to do the 18. Yes, 18 is too much. This should allow the lift to start working. We'll get power to the lift. This is gonna be the top section. Is this enough to do the build? I think that this is enough. I need to do a bit of cleanup. So here we go again. I'll just process everything over here and then actually I did say that I'm not gonna use a train station even, so that's gonna make it even simpler. I'll just do this round of rails. to get rid of everything that's in the way. I do need to clean up this level as well, unfortunately. And this is why I was looking to see if there's an alternative. But this vein was way too close to my primary base. And the air transport, for all of its positives, is slow. So base proximity was a very nice thing that I just couldn't pass. Did I recover my train tracks? I think I recovered most of them. A few more left here, and that's it. Oh, this one. Really? I've missed this. Okay. By now I think we are very close to having at least part of the shaft dug. I have to remember I cannot put foundation underneath, otherwise this will be blocked. Cool, so this is where we're gonna build let's get power going. That was slightly offset, but it can be placed right on top to optimize space. Power over here, and okay, we actually have all of them. So when it comes to veins, the way the veins are organized, it took me a while to realize, because I think that the view is a mess when it comes to deposit, but they're actually organized by levels. I forgot to align my lift. That's why I am aligning the lift. I'll have to dig a bit by hand. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Was that enough? Yes, that is enough. So right now we dug this level and we need to find the vein. The first vein is uncomfortably close, to be honest. For some reason it didn't look that close when I scanned. So it is somewhere around here. Okay, over here. Am I digging it? I'm not digging the entire vein. There we go. Now I know I should be able to put the machine to dig. At least I think I can put the machine to dig. True. I've seen it do that once. For some reason I feel better if I do it. I also have to remember that I do not need foundation over here. I do need power, I do not need foundation. Where I did craft, okay, there we go. Well, that's a bit annoying, but let's head back home to get foundation, I guess. Home is this way, where the big marker on the screen is, obviously. My Formalized vault is... I'm bleeding money right now. I'm paying a lot of interest on the fact that I have exceeded my vault capacity. I will start paying off the debt. We're making fairly good money. Do I need anything else? I don't think I need anything else. I'll probably realize that I do need something else while I'm over there, but it is at least fairly close to base. And this build will actually be somewhat a final build. Where is it? Over here. There we go. Now, $1,000,000 question. Where is my... a lift shaft? Now, I really didn't want to do that, but well, since I've done it, I will have access to that floor, which is nice. I want to align this. So let's move. It wasn't intentional, but since I've done it, I might as well follow through with it. Let's anchor it to that corner. Okay. Which way is the vein facing? The vein is facing that way. That's gonna be way too close. I'll move it. I'll move it over here. That looks good. That doesn't look good, that is too high. That, however, looks good. Okay, so let's start this process again. Open config frame. Nope, I do not remember any of the numbers. What is it? 139 139 9557. 139 9557. Cross check. Let's check past and top elevator shaft over here. Let's clear a 4x4 and build this one back. That's good. Get power going again. And I don't actually have to wait for that to finish. I can still use this. Okay, and okay, I found my lift. Let's make sure I don't destroy it again. I really wish they would fix either the deconstruction panel or the construction drones, because this one I have to click and drag for the vertical plane and then drag up. This one I have to click first, click, then drag, and then drag up. It's a bit annoying. So what I'll do, one of these is 160 per minute. Let's have a quick look at the ore. And these will be permanent. I will have to supply them at some point with what do I need to supply them? Fracking liquid, but this is gonna be an infinite resource. And because this is an infinite resource, I'm actually gonna do the first level, maybe even the second level on the spot, because the ratios are... So one crusher 2 will be able to actually support 2 of them. So if I do that and that, the only downside to this is that I'll need to create a ton of power grids, which I don't like. I really wish the power grid interface would have a slightly better interface. connect that? No, I cannot. That needs to be connected like that. So that's 80 per minute. What's the ratio to... If I'm doing 80, I'll need 2 smelters. If I'm doing just one of them, that's gonna be half. That's gonna be 40 per minute. Which is gonna be enough for 1 advanced smelter. So let me cut that for now. Really? How much do I need to dig? If I don't need to dig too much, I'll take it. I think that's reasonable enough. And obviously I got that wrong. It's okay. We have it working. So this will have the added benefit of yellow belt always being more than enough. I'm trying to figure out where are the other 2 veins. So one is, I'm on the center, I need to fork both left and right. And I think let's go this way. Maybe something like here. I do need to bring 1 belt back, so that's gonna be good. The other main thing is, okay, I can craft a ton of these. I'll need a ton of them. Really? That's too far away? I need that? No. This should be able to connect, hopefully. What's the problem? Oh, this is the path I previously cleared for my other train track. Hopefully I can build here. Oh, perfect. So, $1 million question. This goes this way. I can build it over here, so that's nice. Okay, sure. That's working. This is again single node. I'll take advantage of the fact that I've already dug here. So, input. That's gonna be my output belt. Okay, we got the second node working. A bit disappointing that both of these were both of these nodes were very or with one node. Really? I cannot put it back? Let's figure out where the last node is, and I think that this might be it for today. I'm gonna connect this node. Again, single node. Very annoying. Maybe this level. Really, come on. Is it one level lower? Oh no, I was off center. Can be over here. I'll actually do it over here. What's that? That's an input, so we need input, input, output, and one output here. Dragging a belt through here is gonna be painful. Dragging blocks to create a single grid is even more painful. And I also need to do the power grid connection. I think I might skip the pretty, just make it connected. Oh, this is working. Now, all I need to do is do this 3 more times. How many veins at 95? Three veins at 95 and... no, 2 veins at 95, 2 veins at 57. I should have done the lift first. Oh, that's the other one. One is the opposite side, lovely. So I'll have to dig up through to the left. I'll just go a bit further out. Finally, we get a double. This allowed me to place 2 of them. So it's 2 that need to be merged into just one. I need to create a mini foundation place here for foundation. So let's dig and this should be enough, I hope. the other way around is better. I did say I need 2 furnaces for this. So we're gonna have input. I need to dig all of this one tile lower because I want to bring the electricity grid. Although I could build the electricity panel over here. I think that might be a smarter thing to do. Let's go drag power. We'll drag the belt as well. Another perfectly viable alternative is to do everything at the surface. Probably easier, that's how I've done it in my previous playthrough, but I thought I'd experiment with something new. I need at least one more freight elevator. This is gonna be an input over here. That's gonna be the top, that's gonna be the output. And let's... I think that's the only thing I came up here for, so... let's hope I'm right. Okay, this will be fully blocked, so let's do... let's do an extra path over here. That's good. We have belt, we have input over here, and I need to get my power connection. That would have been lovely. For the first time I actually thought of doing clicking and dragging. Probably... oh no, I actually needed that. Because I need to connect the panel as well. We need to configure this for... or... these two are working. We have one more deposit to go. 7. Let's see. Can I see the deposit now? No, but I can do a turn here, I think. That's 60. This outputs 80. Yeah, I don't need the extra one. As much as I hate having extra grids displayed in my network tab, I kind of dislike a bit more. To drag the power connection. It is, as you can see, a lot of work to set up these nodes. Oh, it was over here, it was just masked. My bad. And it's another small one. That's extremely disappointing. I hope I left enough room in that case. The node is somewhere here, we just have to figure out where. Okay, that's the input. Does this have enough? This actually has enough clearance. I wonder why it didn't work in the other place. Maybe I had some form of obstacle above me. Otherwise, I cannot really explain it. So that's that part of the setup. Not connected to grid. I'll have to come back here anyway after I do the grid connection. I can drag the power like this. I don't have to go one step lower. Cool, that should be full connection for this level. All I have to do is set the recipe. This one is working. slowly reducing the amount of money we lose per transaction, which is very nice to see. Why is this not mining? Oh, I think it had to spend some time to actually dig to the core. But look, this is very likely working now. We can see this one working and outputting resources. There's only one more level I can tap. For now, it is. Okay, that's gonna be the swap. That's gonna be the elevator for the bottom level, and we can. I'll take the lift down to 57. We have 2 nodes at 57. Let's have a quick peek. One to the left and one to the left and one to the right. Now, that's very unfortunate. I have confirmation that I can dig this way. And I think I'll make them meet in the middle. Let's do the lift first. We're finally working on upgrading the Thermalite storage because I've lost quite a bit. That's actually gonna drain a lot of funds. I hope I stockpiled enough. That's probably already too much. I think that this is... I'm very bad at estimating, but I think that that's gonna be good enough. I hope that that's gonna be good enough. And another single vein. Okay, machine should be here somewhere. How? How did that happen? Okay, we can do it like this. One belt. That's gonna be output, and that's gonna be our out belt. Okay, didn't need all of this. I have to remember to come back to set the recipe. I don't know if the lift has limited number of connections. Would be... I've never actually tested it out, and I don't think I'm gonna find out anytime soon. Okay, that's gonna go that way. Connection set, and that's it for this vein. A bit disappointing that I think most of the big veins are gonna be on level 18, for which we need higher final level of mining depth. I did it too much. That's working. Recipe set. This one doesn't need a recipe. We'll check to see if ore is flowing when we get through. Station upgrades. What do I want to upgrade? Do I have power left? I don't have any sort of power left, so let's go with solar panels. They cost a bit less. So how much is this? 500 material per 40 megawatts. This is 15,000 per 250. So if I divide this by 5, that's 3,000 per 50. Yeah, definitely solar panels are the better, more efficient alternative. Okay, that's already too much. We'll make a turn here. Probably about that. And I do need to bring the power connection as well. Is that enough? No, I actually need just, I think, one more. I think that this should be just perfect. did dig a bit too much. Oh, I need one more line here. And that should allow me to place the second one. That's perfect. Let's get power connected. So this one over there, and let's go with this. Input, one input here, one input here, output and output, and output. Let's solve power. Cool, that's power connection. I think this is working fine. Okay, that one is working. This one is working. We do not have access to the bottom level, so we're not gonna look into that one. Last thing to check. I hope I've made all the connections. Maybe I should have looked at level 95, make sure everything is working. I'll do a quick trip. But quick recap, we've done up to this part of the build. We need just one of these buildings, and then two of these, two casting machines. I'll build that way. Output, we have ingots out. Connection here is done. Connection here is done. This is already backed up. Yep, looks good. I think we're good to go. And this is gonna be the endgame mining. I actually don't know how we're meant to connect the fluid. But I guess we'll find out later when we actually get to fracking. A bit annoying that I am out of both glass and steel, so I cannot build the cargo pad. But at the same time, I have the building for... I have the arc smelter, electric arc furnace, however we want to call this. Question is, which side will it do the output? None, because I do not have power. Is it this one? I hope not. I really hope it's this one. Cool. And now, 2K, how many casting machines? Just 2 of them. Casting is this one. I want to leave a bit of room. At the same time, I don't know which side the output is gonna be. Sorry, not the output, the input. Obviously on the other side. There's no need for anything fancy over here. There is a need for an input though. Now, will I be able to do more on this mine? I don't think so. Oh no, actually, I might be able to cover more than one machine. So I'll leave a bit of expansion room. I want to feel like I finished at least part of this build, so I'm pushing through just a bit more. I need to get steel, and I need to get just a bit of glass. That's my steel, so that should be enough, I hope. I will just do the loading pad. I'm not gonna I hate myself now. I built the wrong one. I already built the entry point that I cannot see for some reason. There we go. Yep, it was the liquids. Okay, this time I've created the right one. is a big building, but seems like there's enough room here, and I don't think I need to expand any further. So let's do that. Let's clean up the excess. I want to leave a bit of room. It's missing foundation, obviously. I think it's just that needs to be covered. So this is extra. Can be trimmed. This is still powered. All I need to do now is load that. This should be working at fixed capacity. I'm producing way more. I kind of forgot how many nodes, how many drill points I'm tapping. I think I got only one double. Or two doubles, so I might be tapping 9 points out of 15. That means that everything on the bottom level would be a double. But anyway, this was a very long part of the build, but we have the buffers. I have no idea how to pronounce that, to be honest. Wafers. I think it's wafer, right? Regardless, that's the only thing we did not know how to produce. We'll be able to do CPUs. We already have everything for the robot parts, and we'll be able to easily produce low density alumite. We'll expand the oil build because it's 1-to-1 to steel. So if I'm transporting steel, I might as well transport hydraulic pistons. This one will build. I have no clue where. How many do I need? It's 2 times 8. I need 16 per minute. It's just 2 factories. I'll probably do this in the main base because I kind of have all the ingredients there. Yeah, I'll do that at the main base as well. Put this on the train. This will eventually be on the train once we have the other ingredients on the trains. But yeah, that's gonna be probably in the next stream. Most likely in the next stream. For this one, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. And well, see you here next time. Have a great night. Bye.